Thomas Homan leaves the entire Congress speechless with epic speech, gets a standing ovation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen this already, get ready to witness something truly incredible. Thomas Homan, the former acting director of ICE, just walked into Congress and did something that left the entire room absolutely speechless. And by the time he was done, the entire place erupted into a standing ovation. This was not just another hearing. This was history in the making. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on powerful moments like this. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Now, let's get into it. It all started when Homan was invited to testify before Congress on border security and immigration policies. The usual political back and forth was happening, some lawmakers pushing their own narratives, others trying to downplay the crisis at the border. But then, Thomas Homan took the microphone. And within seconds, the entire mood shifted. He didn't hold back. He spoke with raw emotion, with undeniable facts, and with the kind of passion that sent shockwaves through the room. He looked straight into the eyes of the politicians in front of him and told them exactly what they needed to hear, whether they liked it or not. You sit here in your air-conditioned offices, passing laws that you know will make things worse, while brave men and women are out there on the border risking their lives to keep this country safe, he declared. His voice was firm, his words cutting through the noise like a blade. You could see some of the members of Congress shifting uncomfortably in their seats. They weren't expecting this level of truth. He laid it all out, how weak policies were putting Americans in danger, how criminals were exploiting the broken system, and how those who pretend to care were actually making the problem worse. He spoke not just as a former law enforcement officer, but as someone who had seen the reality firsthand. Then came the moment that changed everything. One member of Congress tried to challenge him, attempting to twist his words and push back. But Homan wasn't having it. He fired back with an answer so powerful that the entire room went dead silent. "Don't you dare sit there and lecture me about compassion when I have held dying children in my arms because of the very policies you support," he said, his voice filled with intensity. And just like that, you could hear a pin drop. The silence was deafening. No one knew what to say. No one dared to interrupt. It was as if, for the first time in a long time, the truth had broken through all the political nonsense. And then, the unexpected happened. One by one, people started clapping. And before you knew it, the entire room was on its feet, giving Thomas Homan a standing ovation. Even some of the lawmakers who had been against him couldn't help but applaud. Because deep down, they knew he was right. He wasn't just speaking his mind. He was speaking for every American who is tired of the lies, tired of the excuses, and tired of seeing their country suffer because of bad leadership. This was more than just a speech. This was a moment of truth. And the fact that it left an entire room of politicians speechless tells you everything you need to know. Now, here's the deal. If you believe in standing up for what's right, if you believe in hearing the truth no matter how hard it is to swallow, then you need to subscribe to this channel. We bring you moments like this, the real stories that the mainstream media won't show you. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's keep spreading the truth together. Thomas Homan just gave Congress a wake-up call they will never forget. The question is, will they actually listen? Let us know what you think in the comments, and stay tuned for more updates. This is just the beginning.